the most frequently spoken language in the world by like the most people.
Really?
Uh-huh.
But the Mandarin, for a lot of people, Mandarin as a second language is quite difficult to learn.
I think China was the people who developed what we consider modern writing in paper. And gunpowder, that too. The idea of writing, reading left to right was something that the Chinese kind of made popular to people like Marco Polo. That was a long time ago. But there is definitely a lot of interesting things that we got from China. I mean, America was explored due to, I think, Marco Polo going to China. Unfortunately, they went the wrong direction later. Which is why we call our Native Americans Indian, but they're not.
Actually, I think I just met my friend who was living in LA for a long time. They miss China a lot because in China we have a lot of like interesting activities to do. In LA, I think here is quite peace and chill, but in Shanghai or maybe Beijing is quite exciting.
I've heard crime is always very low in Asian countries due to like their religion, because they're very much into peace, just a very law-abiding culture. Like anywhere, like Shintoism and Buddhism, they're very culturally friendly, so there's not as much crime there compared to here.
I think maybe a lot of Asian countries are just introverts because if they wanted to say something, but they always speak out in a different thing. But he or she want to know, the behind the thing. So it's a typical Oriental thinking. Because, for example, my parents wanted me to get married, for example. They will say like, okay, here, look at that, your cousin is so cute. Look at that, your sister has a very good family. You need to take care of them, take care of her child or something. But her aim is to tell me like, maybe you can get married. But she won't tell me directly, just be like, oh, look at that, your nephew is so cute, you should have one.
I mean, marriage and divorce worldwide is at a very low stats. A lot of more people either don't want kids, or the economy is so bad they can't afford to have a spouse, let alone 3 kids.
I think in China, because in China, for example, like me and my friends, we took a lot of time on job. Every day we work from 9 a.m. maybe sometimes up to 9 or 10 p.m. So we don't have enough energy or like time for like new baby. So and also economy is another problem. I think a lot of people after COVID-19, especially after that, people prefer saving more money. So and also if you want to raise a kid, costs a lot.
Definitely. I mean, a carton of eggs here is $11.50 USD. You can just imagine what diapers probably cost. The tariffs are going to kill the economy.
Also,